Bras for a Cause is legacy, hope, courage. 16 years ago, a young woman named Shannon Watson had a vision to raise $50,000 for Gilda's Club and to create a platform for people facing a breast cancer diagnosis to feel empowered and confident. Gilda's Club is surrounded by stories of hope, inspiration, grief, and support. Bras for a Cause is an extension of that. Every woman who walks on this stage has an important story to share. And this year, another important story. One of our volunteers who has helped make more than 100 art bras for our models has a story to share. Her and her best friend, Leslie, have always been focused on our models, making sure they feel special, feel loved, and feel beautiful when they step on this stage. Tonight, we wrap our love with melody.
In 2014, Leslie's sweetest sister passed away unexpectedly. And then the same year, my mom passed away from ovarian cancer. 3 weeks maybe after my mom had passed, my husband and I had dinner with Johnny Martin, and he was talking about Bras for a Cause. And I had never heard of it. He's telling us about these art bras, and I'm going, wait, what? This is an art project? I was up all night that night thinking about it. Stopped at Leslie's house on my way home from work that day and said, we are gonna do this, and are you in? And she said, absolutely. That next year, over the summer, we made several in honor of Suzanne, her sister, and in honor of my mother. And we turned them in, and it was such a big event for us to turn that in. And then Kimberly, one of the models, picked the one I made for my mom, and she modeled it that year. And so that first year, Leslie and I are in the audience for the first time, and I saw my mother's face with every model that walked out on the stage. So on the way home, we are deciding what we're gonna be doing for the following year. And we've done it ever since. This is our 10th year. I can't imagine not having Leslie doing this with me every year. It's been the best experience in the world for us, working with Gilda's. And this has been a challenging year at best. I felt a lump. It was invasive ductal carcinoma. I went in March. On Leslie's birthday, I had a double mastectomy. I did 6 rounds of chemo, and so I'm still recovering from that one, but every day is a little bit better, and so then I'll start radiation.
It is unexpected. In all these years she's been helping Gilda's Club, and then she gets diagnosed with the same thing she's been helping everyone with. Her family support is around her, and that's really what she needs.
Because of the timing of it, it was in March, and we're already talking about bras by that point. Everyone said, you know, we'll understand if you don't do it. But for me, I would have been devastated not to do it. I think that's what got me through so much of that treatment of chemo, especially, because I could focus on doing those bras. Several people said, well, obviously you're gonna be walking now. Obviously you're gonna do it. You know, I didn't know if I could do it, but I thought my mom would have been all over this. She would have just loved this event, up and down. And so I thought, well, then I have to.
She asked me if I would make it, and of course I would make it. I was a little nervous, but because it has to be perfect. Well, she's my best friend. We do everything together. We talk about everything. We've been friends for a long time. We need her around for a long time. Her family needs her, her kids need her, and her husband needs her.
I had so much support and so much help through this journey. Just across the board, unbelievable support. And so what I'm gonna model is my army of angels. Because I have been so fortunate to have all that help, and I hope everybody does have that support if they have to go through anything like this. I'm gonna wear this to work now.
I think you should. I love you.
I love you.
You're gonna be beautiful.
Thank you so much for doing this for me.
I love you.
I love you. And I